Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you guys are being productive today and taking action to build your business to the next level. I know that I am. I had gotten a big pile of papers on my desk, and I was able to go through it, and just a couple of pieces left. Finishing my taxes is one of them. So I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to talk a little bit today about why you tell your story when you are marketing yourself, right? If you have the opportunity to give a little information about yourself, why you share with other people, whether you're socializing or at a networking event. What is the purpose of telling people possibly that you're empty nest at this point in your life, or that you've been through a divorce in your life, or that you had a sick kid who was quarantined for 2 years when they were born, like I had, all three of those things. So the reason why you tell your story, and I do tell my story, I tell my story on almost every webinar that I do, on every podcast that I'm interviewed for, or radio show, and there's a reason for that. The reason why I tell my story is that people relate to you on different levels. And I think I've told this story before, but I know there's a lot of new people in the group. One of the things that I talked about one time when I was doing a presentation is that the fact that my youngest child was born with a heart anomaly, and he had open heart surgery at 5 days old, and he was quarantined for 2 years, while I had two older children as well, I think 3 and 5 at the time. And I tell that story just because it's part of my life's journey. At that time, when I was running a very profitable personal training company, like I was working for myself, training moms in the house. Now he was born, and there went any aspirations that I had to continue to build that business, because it was more important to me to obviously stay home, take care of him, and take care of my other two children until he was out of quarantine. And now he's a freshman in college, so he's well. So why do I tell that story? Because people relate to it who have been through difficult things with their children. Why do I let it be known that I'm divorced and that was not a pleasant time in my life? Because there are many people who have also gone through a divorce or are going through a divorce. And when somebody is hiring you, no matter what, coaching, interior design, it really never matters what they're hiring you for. If they can find a point of connection with you, they will feel more like a kindred spirit, so to speak, with you, and feel like you understand them. So there's so many more stories to tell about your life. There's so many more stories to tell about my life. And I let these stories out at different occasions, at different times, because I want people to know that I'm human. I work hard, but I also, I'm a great mom, and my kids come first. And people relate to you about different things. The fact that I was a banker for 10 years and ran a, department of 150 people, and loved being in the corporate world. So again, my history, my story, your history, your story is part of what you should never be ashamed of. And I know it's really hard for a lot of people to share, but if you can start taking baby steps to share your life, it really makes a difference in how authentic you come across to your potential clients. So I wanted to share those little things today that I would love for you to, hi Marina, I would love for you to break out of whatever possible insecurities you have about what you've been through in your life, because when you really share your true life and everything you've been through, that's what makes you who you are, and that's also what makes you who you are as a business person, regardless of what you do. Most of the people in this group are internet-based entrepreneurs or interior designers or coaches, and it really applies across the board. Why do people hire you? 1, because you can help them in your talent. 2, they relate to you. They feel like you're going to relate to them. And that's so important when someone's hiring someone. All the jobs that we do on service-based entrepreneurs, creative entrepreneurs that we all are, it goes to a much deeper level than just what you can provide Yes, you can make beautiful spaces. Yes, I can teach someone how to up a coaching business. I can teach people how to stand in their power and lead and sell to make more money. But really, why do people hire you? Because they feel like you're the right person to move them to the next level. So it's really important. I just wanted to share that today. Share your story. And if you'd like to tell us a little something about you that maybe you've never revealed before, or something unique about you, share it in the comments. But I just want to encourage you guys to be yourselves, be authentic, tell your life story when it's appropriate, let it out in little pieces. Stories sell because that's what people connect with, right? They find that little piece of you that reminds them of themselves and think, you know what, I could really work with that woman. She's going to get me. Or I'm going to work with that man because he just gets it. So it's not always just about how talented you are and what you can do for somebody on a business level. Sometimes it's just somebody connecting with you personally. So tell your stories, give a little peek as to maybe what you've dealt with in your life, and what you've struggled with, or what you currently struggle with, or what stage of life you're currently in. And you'd be surprised how many people connect with you. So hope that was helpful today. I hope you guys are getting a ton done. I know I am. It's Monday, always a great day. I had my first group training, Sales and Leadership Academy. We have 3 slots left in that group before I will open up another group, because it became really clear to me today that I wanted 6 to 10 people in each of my groups. But the way I coach on such a personal level and really try to give people one-on-one coaching, even within a group, and then teach a lesson, I don't want to make each group more than 6. So if you are struggling and you're interested, this is specifically, this particular group is the Sales and Leadership Academy for interior designers. If you are struggling to get your business to the next level, feel your value, charge what you're worth, and nail your sales closing conversations, that is what this group is all about. And it's a rolling group. So people can come in and they can go out whenever there's an opening, they can come back in. But I'd like you to stay for a little while so that I can really start helping you make more money, because you should all be profitable to be in business. We are not in this as a hobby. We are in this to be profitable and live a life of choices. And that's what's so important. So I hope I get to speak to all of you. If you haven't gotten on my calendar, get on my calendar for a $97 reduced cost strategy call where I can really move the needle for you, even in that one session. It's definitely one of my superpowers. So, all right, guys, share your stories. Be proud of what you do, what you've been through in your life, what you're currently going through, and don't hide. Be authentic. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.